Well, I play Southern Appalachian music, especially from the black tradition. I play old-time blues. I play slide guitar, play a lot of old Delta, Mississippi Delta blues. Learned from Johnny Shines, who was a friend of Robert Johnson. What else do I play? I play spoons. I'm a storyteller. In fact, I just got a fellowship from the National Association of Black Storytellers. Just in the last few days, a fellowship for that to continue doing what I do. That's what I do. I've known Howard since 1976, when I met him at the Philadelphia Folk Festival. At the time, I was co-director of a West Virginia blues and gospel festival called the John Henry Memorial Festival. And I wanted to get he and Ted Bogan and Carl Martin, who they were playing together at the time, to see if I could get them to come. But, they were a big name act. I said, well, we're going to have Big Joe Williams there and Johnny Shines. And I started naming all these famous blues and folk people that they knew. And they said, we'll come for whatever you got. And that's how we became friends. Of course, later on, through years of meeting and seeing them at various festivals, we played together at the 1982 World's Fair. And during that time, we were sitting there jamming and whatnot, and he looked at me and he said, Sparky Rucker, Sparky Rucker, are you any kin to Miss Lynn Rucker? I said, well, she was my aunt. He said, oh, I was in love with her. Now, I want you to know, my Aunt Lynn was a church-going school teacher, one that carried around a Bible with her all the time, and all of a sudden I found out she and this blues fiddle player been having something going on. Made me change my attitude about my aunt. I do know that when they were filming the Sweet Old Song, they had a testimonial dinner for him, and I was one of the people speaking. They filmed that. And as a surprise, I brought Howard a picture, an 8x10 of my Aunt Lillian, the one that he had said that about. And all of a sudden I thought, wait a minute, Barbara's here, his wife. And then she took it, she looked at me and winked, she said, I'm collecting pictures of Howard's old girlfriends.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Howard was a genius. I mean, he spoke several languages, multi-instrumentalist, and he was also a visual artist. Now, my college degree is in art and art history and art education. And I'm watching him draw this picture of, I don't know if you've seen it in the pictures, but they're wonderful color pictures of things in his past, the pictures of he and Ted and Carl performing. And all of a sudden people were in line wanting a picture. And he said, okay. So he took another pencil, or a pen, and another piece of paper and drew two separate pictures at the same time. The man was a genius.